right, Jody, how you doing today? Thumbs up. Mark, thumbs up. Sean, thumbs up. So we're gonna do the same look that we did on uh, last week, but as far as the knife work goes, we're gonna start the knife work, and then from that, we're gonna work into the hostage work. We're gonna add the hostage work to what we're doing, and just really have a chance to we'll just to finish up our knife threat response work. We'll start on Thursday on our knife attack response work. So make sure you have somebody that can work a knife at you. Make sure you're ready to rock and roll with that. And now let's get started. So come together. So Sean's gonna pull out her skeleton friend again.
Excellent.
That was so funny.
I love it.
So funny. And come together and whoosh, neck rolls.
Hey, Coach Richardson.
And shoulders back. I saw this meme from Rocky 2, and it's like it's got Rocky and there's like short crop shirts. It's like when the gym opens up, I'm bringing this look back.
That's Kayla.
There you go. There it is.
Don't bring it back.
Hip rolls.
Hey, the 90s called and want their belly shirts back.
I want pizza, not your opinion. That's what her shirt says. It's really funny.
I like it.
Rolls.
It was really warm out today.
Yeah.
In the 80s. Ugh,
Good ankle roll. I wouldn't know.
it's too much. Too much for me. I was starting to sweat.
And switch. All right. Rope time. 60 seconds. Best you can. Getting active. Making it happen. Ready, set. And go. Can you let that in? Can you let that in?
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Hey, Pat. Hey, sir. All right, Pat, you hear us? You're all good? Thumbs up?
Time. Whew, not bad. All right, here we go. Let's stretch. And inside.
You guys can hear both of us okay?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Inside.
Michael forgot to keep the battery stuff charging, so if for any reason you don't hear us,
That's not true.
wait.
I didn't turn it off and save the battery on it, so we'll see during that 30 minutes in between. It should work. It should work.
Just saying,
We'll
somebody
find out.
send the warning signal.
We'll find out.
A dog attacking the screen.
Just go away. Come up, grab your foot, get that good pull.
So if anybody's looking for a nature trail to go walking on,
Heel down.
there's a really cool one called Arcadia Mill. Just this side, pace side of
and up.
Pensacola State College over in Milton. It's an all outdoor exhibit and a nature trail. You can learn about like this textile mill and like a sawmill that's out there, but it's a good walking area, picnic tables and stuff for eating lunch. It's mostly covered, all boardwalks for the most part, unless you choose to get off
outside.
the boardwalk. So it's a good kids take them out for something day.
Up and grab.
I was just like, I need to get out of the house before it gets too hot.
That is happening. Heel down. And open up. All right. So for our combo work today, because we added so many combos last week, we're not going to add a new set of combos this week. We are, however, going to take just a moment and go back and review all 12 combos we've done so far. So put your gloves on and get ready. Excellent. So with your combination work, the looking idea as we flow through it. And Jake, good luck. I know you're working hard with your dad trying to figure it all out. But again, we're working on these combos and working your 4 R's, right? So your reach, rotation, retraction, and your reset. Make sure your shoulders are forward, chin down, and your hands come up to protect yourself. If you're making contact, that means they're contacting with you too. So make sure that you have enough, protection with your hands up. Don't get comfortable bringing the hands here, standing up straight. Everything's down. Flex inside the sternum, right? This is the idea. Hands up and ready. We'll break down each combo. We'll do each one 3 times in a row. And just go from there, go from there, go from there. So combo one is
Jab 3 times.
just jab. Hands up, chin down. Combo one, jab. 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 Combo two sets up for a jab cross. Jab cross. Again, jab cross. Again, jab cross. Combo three, cross, hook, cross. Cross, hook, cross. Combo four, jab, cross, hook, cross. Ready? Go. Jab, cross, hook, cross. Again, jab, cross, hook, cross. Again, jab, cross, hook, cross.
Yep. Bring those hands back, Aki.
Combo five, uppercut from the backside, hook front, cross, and then uppercut lead hand. Ready? Up, hook, cross, up. 2 more times. Up, hook, cross, up. 1 more time. Up, hook, cross, up. Combo 6 starts with the lead hand uppercut. So you'll lead hand uppercut, cross, hook, rear hand uppercut. Ready? Combo 6. Up, cross, hook, up. Again, up, cross, hook, up. Again, up, cross, hook, up.
Good.
Okay.
Nice job, guys.
Combo 7 and 8 start your bobs and your weaves. So she's going to throw her right hand.
Go back.
We're going to
No,
run
front.
first. She's going to throw her back hand to my front shoulder on my left side. I'm going to slip and duck. As I stand into a hook, cross, hook. 3 times. Ready? And go. Set. 1. Bait for 2. Bait for 3. Okay. Combo 8. Same thing on the other direction. So from front to back, left to right, and we'll go cross, hook, cross. You bait to your front. So bait front, dip right, cross, hook, cross. Again, slow, bait and dip, cross, hook, cross. 1 more time. Bait and dip, cross, hook, cross. Combos 9 and 10. Now we have our slips. Again, we start with our front side. She's going to throw her back hand to the face straight. I'm going to slip directly up that line and counteract with my jab, cross. Again on 9, slip, jab, cross. Slip, jab, cross. 1 more time. Slip, jab, cross.
Keep
Combo
line, guys. Keep
10.
center line on all.
She's going to punch with her front hand in my face. I'm going to slip to my backside and then return back, cross, jab. So let's work through that. Ready? And slip, cross, jab. Slip, cross, jab. Slip, cross, jab. Now, 11 and 12, again from last week. We're going to first do a double cover against her double hook. Her backhand comes in, hooks into low, and then comes up and hooks high. My job is to cover against protect, and then I'm going to bait and stay low. When I'm done through that, I've got a double hook. Hook to the body, hook to the head, and then finish that cross hook on the end. Okay? So we'll take it slow, 1 step at a time. She comes in, cover, bait and dip, hook, hook, cross, hook.
Remember
Again.
that hook is a low hook, high hook. Make sure you adjust that throw.
Your body adjusts, not your arm. Okay, again, and cover, dip, hook, hook, cross, hook. cross, hook. One more time. Cover, dip, hook, hook, cross, hook. Combo 12 is the other side. This time she throws her front side of the body. I'm going to cover low on my backside, bait and dip through. Stay that same idea. Low hook, but instead of a high hook, I'm going to immediately adjust for an uppercut. And this sets me up for my hook cross to finish. So one more time. Cover, dip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Cover, dip. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Cover, dip, hook, uppercut, hook, cross. So just on the tune in, what we'll do is we're going to go 1 through 12 real quick. So you can go back and review this class later, and you've got 1 through 12 just right in front of you as you want to review it. So we'll just go real fast through it. Here's your look combos 1 through 12. 1, jab. 2, jab cross. 3, cross, hook, cross. 4, jab cross, hook, cross. 5, uppercut, hook, cross, uppercut. 6, up, cross, hook, up. 7, bait and dip, hook, cross, hook. 8, bait and dip, cross, hook, cross. 9, slip, jab, cross. 10, slip, cross, jab. 11, low, through, hook, hook, cross, hook. 12, low, through, hook, uppercut, hook, cross. Woo! Who kept up? Not bad. That's it. Okay, good. Gloves off. That's combos 1 through 12 again. Nice work. Okay, so one thing I didn't do for you all yet, it'll have to wait until tomorrow afternoon, is what I'm going to make sure I start doing for you guys. Instead of giving you wasting time on the floor, not wasting time, but instead of spending our precious time we have together reading from these humongous boards, I'm just going to talk to you real brief about the overview of what we're looking at, and then I'll make sure to send you a PDF of the actual knowledge domain itself. Your knife threat response knowledge domain is fairly large. So the main things to take away, the main takeaways from our conversation are being a knife threat means that his objective is not necessarily to harm at that moment, but instead he uses the blade as a form of intimidation and perceived power in order to try to gain what he wants from me. If he walks up and starts stabbing, that would be an active knife threat, right? A knife attack as opposed to a knife threat. In this manner, he is threatening with the blade, which completely changes our perspective. However, it can immediately change from give me what your stuff to just dead or hurt or maimed, or he may have stabbed you first and then decide to use a threat. There's so many different variables here. And when we talk about knife defenses, there are some realities. Okay, reality number one, you may not win this fight. You may get stabbed, you may bleed out, you may die. You may be stabbed in a space that completely removes you from the equation, right? You get stabbed in between the vertebrae. You get stabbed in the heart and lungs. You can no longer breathe. You can't breathe. You can't fight. Just those things to consider. You may be stabbed, something like, gosh, stabbed in the eye, right? That's the frontal cortex. I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot for that. So being able to consider that there may be a situation that comes up where you may not win this. However, given the situations that we have, we're going to try to find some universal truth that works and apply it the best that we can in this given scenario. So I'm going to do a very, very brief look, just 2 times through each defense that we've done so far. Feel free to go along with us, but again, these aren't foolproof. A lot of this is going to come down to whether or not your mental strength is stronger than your opponents or your assailants. Okay, so from the front of the throat, the tip of the blade pointing to my inside, hand comes up, parry inside to remove the blade, immediately move down to my control, chest comes into the body, strike, be combative, gotta hurt him, gotta hit him. Thumb across the grab, bring it into your chest and hyper flex the wrist. Use the blade offensively. One more time, different angle, and we're going to go much faster. From the throat, peel, drive, set, mine, disengage. Okay. Okay. Yikes. Number 2, from the carotids. Now the blade is turned across the length of the side of the throat. Inside hand comes up, outside hand hooks the elbow. Step in and pull. Get behind the blade. There's an elbow strike if you like it. Again, open up for control. There's knees. There's contact. Same thumbs and rolls. Nothing changes from here. Other side, same idea. Going a little bit faster. It's everything from last week still. Okay, peel and strike, open and down, open and strike. Use that blade offensively. It's much easier to control my opponent's hand if it's tied in tight to my chest and body. If it's out in front of me, there's a lot of wiggle room here. So if I want to maximize that point of control as I bring the hand into the chest, there's my point of reference. And it's kind of a hard look from here through the video, but it's painful and it works. It does its job, and you can only bend your wrist so much before anatomically it causes the grip to release. That's the goal. We're going to flex that wrist so much that the grip on that weapon just opens and eliminates that ability to have that control. So you can then take the weapon, drop the weapon, and get away. We had the headlock from last week also, right? Hand comes in, grab the elbow, step, and drop the hip. Now the hard part here is keeping my hand gripped on the tricep and keeping the whole arm pinned into my face. My initial hand that came up to grab the hand stays on their hand, and you step and stab into the body. To remove the grip, again, flex the wrist in real hard and take the blade away. If you flex hard enough, the blade will simply fly up out of the air, which is also a good option. It's gone from the equation at that point. You can disengage and get away or find the knife. Excellent. We have back touching, which was our last one from last week, right? In this scenario, we have a work that we can do the outside with. However, on the outside, there's a lot of variable, including going to the floor. I don't know about you, but I'd rather not go to the ground if I can help it when it comes to a blade. There's just too many variables to stake. I'm not sure where her mind's at with it. So, from the back touching, inside. How do I find the inside? Look, feel. She has the other hand on my shoulder, right? I can tell you if she has it in her right hand or in her left hand based on what.
Or general rule of thumb.
Yeah, or the general rule of thumb is to assume if I go, switch hands for me. If I go this way and it's the wrong thing, I've got opportunity and options, right? I can still strike and make contact. Maybe I have to just grab the blade, find another option. But my general rule of thumb is going to be right-handed, so we could also make the assumption, but no harm in looking. Watch again. Hand stays down. Scoop away. Strike, strike, and nothing changes. Notice how everything comes back to that hand in front of the chest. Everything comes back. Okay, using that flexion on that wrist. One more time, different angle. Excellent. And again, stay low. Driving in, driving in. Here's my work. There's my stab and my work from there. Now, that was everything we've covered so far. So you have throat, carotid, back touching, and headlock. Let's go ahead now and talk about the hostage scenario for you guys today. To help me with this, I'm going to bring in one of my favorite friends I use for my kid classes.
Kayla's like, Cullen, get over here.
So
Cullen,
this is my buddy.
Scenario.
Everybody say hello to Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
If your children take class with me, they know who Jeff is.
Hey, Jeff.
He's my built friend. He's my best friend during the day. So Jeff is going to be our hostage. Now, I'll tell you what, let's turn Jeff. We'll do a couple of different angles, but we'll just turn Jeff for now so you can get around to the right side. If you remember a couple weeks ago, we were working on your different joint manipulations, right? Your hyperflexions, hyperrotations, and hyperextensions. The main hyperextension that we covered was our hyperextension of the elbow, grabbing onto the wrist, the shoulder, prying against the chest, and then bowing through for pressure. That's going to be our biggest leverage point in this scenario, in this work. Now, here, of course, she has my friend hostage, and we had to also talk about just tactics of approach. From here, approaching, maybe not so much, right? She chooses to cut, comes forward, it's an issue for me, right? Sorry, Jeff. If I approach from her 3 o'clock,
don't do it. I'm gonna do it.
What would most likely happen is she would most likely turn him, and again, keep Jeff between me and her in this work. Okay. So the best form of approach is to actually stay where you're at. That's where it's getting. The best form of approach then is going to be from her 3 o'clock, not 9 o'clock, excuse me, her 3 o'clock back or 6 o'clock. Okay, preferably from the backside as I approach. This has to be fast and it has to be immediate and deliberate. It's a good word. Okay. The reason behind this is I'm going to have to come in, scoop on the wrist and hand, create space between me and their neck. So if she does pull and draw, it might be me instead of them that's cut. They may get cut some, but it's my hand over their neck if I can help it. Okay. And at the same time, as I get my hand in front of the wrist, my other hand finds her shoulder, and I'm going to bump with my chest. And we're going to try this with Jeff, see if it works. He's kind of short. Okay. As I bump with the chest, this gets rid of that person. It completely opens up the space for them to be free.
It's a body bump.
It's a full body bump. So, for example,
to the air.
Well, just say you're the victim. Oh. Okay. So here's the victim idea. Just so you see the motion against somebody. Somebody's around her right now. As I come in to grab, I come in for the wrist and the shoulder. And as I pry away into my chest and flex my chest and back and bow through, I'm also bumping them out of the equation. So I'm letting them move to the open space to get away. That gives me the opportunity to work my next point of leverage. Okay. We'll do it without Jeff. I just want to give you a visual to kind of see what we're looking at with that. So we'll pull Jeff away. There's too many stub toes on Jeff already. Yeah, I did. I don't know how I did that. I cut part of my toe off. Pretty gross.
All right, okay. So hostage here.
From the hostage, coming up over top to the wrist, find the shoulder, bump hard with your chest. Now, if you'll notice, I've got both my feet even. My inside foot is covering her inside foot. Okay, and I'm down with her and prying through. I've got options. Are you ready? Option one is to take that inside foot, kick straight back, and just pin them straight to the floor. There you go. That's fun. That's always fun. Okay. I've got option to remove from there. Option two. You're fine. Option two is to work that feedback into additional locks. So another additional lock that I've got from that extension, we just go right back into our extension work. Okay. I've got the reach back for hyper rotation.
2 thumbs together, pointing upwards.
I've got reach back for hyper flexion. I've got hand on the wrist to come back for my shoulder rotation. Remember this one? We'll get in closer. That shoulder rotation lock. Okay, it's also available. They're all three. There's 4 of them then. So there's sweep to the floor. There's hyper rotation of the wrist, hyper flexion of the wrist, and finally hyper rotation of the shoulder. Again, just going over those same grips and reviews from 2 weeks ago.
Jody,
now we're able to apply them
on your chest when you're taking away that knife.
Yeah, don't keep it in front of you.
So the more controlled you are with that knife on your chest here, that allows you to have all the control, and then you can just disarm from hand.
Payback. All right. We'll go through just a few of these. I'm just going to run through the steps again. Actually, we'll take a moment.
Reach your left hand over the top, Jody. Go start from that one more time. Yep. And then take that hand off the shoulder, slide it down the arm, put your 2 thumbs together like this. Yep.
Fingers up.
There you go.
And then to your chest. To your chest.
And straight to your chest.
And then down.
And then if you jerk down, that's the inflection.
No, keep the fingers pointed high, Jody.
Like this?
Keep the fingers pointed high, and then snatch down. Pressing.
There you go.
Yeah, but keep the wrist. Don't let his fingers turn.
Keep his elbow.
Elbow stays pointing down. Elbow stays pointing down. Fingers stay pointing up. There's my snatch.
Slide that left hand down the arm. 2 thumbs.
Up to your chest, Jody.
Yes, correct, Sean.
Yeah, yes. That's what I want. Jody, that's correct. Now, just bring it in closer to your body.
So,
he's trying to talk.
One way is inflection with wrist above elbow. The other way is the elbow up, fingers to touch elbow. Yes. That's inflection.
Yes.
That's inflection.
Okay.
I'll get it. It's going to take some time.
It will.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there's one with elbow down, and then there's one with elbow up.
Let's go through all four
You
of
got
them.
it.
I'm just giving you all four. Just quick look. I'll be careful and slow. Okay.
I know
So,
which way I'm falling.
okay, first you're going to your face. Ready? From the hostage work, coming in, grab elbow bump. I'm in front of the foot. So I'm going to keep pinning the shoulder, pressing the shoulder to the floor, kicking back along the foot. Make them flat. Trap. You can do the same flexion work you just did earlier to remove the blade. Excellent. Okay. Hyperflexion. All these go to the ground. All these end up on the. I know. Hostage again. Hyperextension at the elbow. As I come up for flexion, step back. Get her on the floor. Get her down. Take the blade. It's mine. It's a full takedown every single time. Let's do the rotational
Yes,
work.
let's do the rotational
You want the
work.
rotational
No,
one?
no,
Okay.
no.
So again, from the rotation, we're gonna turn you. Turning. There you go. That's a good look. And wrist and shoulder, thumb and thumb again. As I come circle back, make sure to circle that outside foot as well. Circle the foot. Remove the blade. Okay. And finally, hyperrotation of the shoulder. So from the grip, come in. There's my grab. Bump down. Keep a hold of the wrist. Bring the wrist back to their face. Reach through the gap and lock on top of your own forearm. Good, Jody. Now step back with your left foot and circle. Pull them to the floor. To make them let go, lift up on the wrist. Blade is yours.
Yep.
It's a good day.
If you didn't get it, watch it on instant replay.
I think we should do them all again, right? Different angle?
I call it
No,
Aki.
that was good. Okay.
Tap out.
You did good. Sean, it looks like your partner ran away. She's like, I'm not doing this. She bailed. Shame on her.
Cool.
Yeah, they bailed. Like, no, it hurts too bad. Right? That's okay. The good news is, again, hopefully we're only one more week of this, and then we're all back in the building. We'll do a whole lot of just work to get everybody back in here and get ready to rock and roll. So, it's
You guys got
okay.
any questions?
Yeah, so let's open the floor. Any questions, anything you saw you're kind of confused on? If you are, raise your hand, I'll unmute you.
No, you guys all good?
There are no hands.
Joe, do you feel good?
He's got to work it. Hang on. What you got? Yeah, keep working at it. You're doing all the right things. Doing all the right things. Sean? Feel good? Feel good enough. Kayla, feel good? Coach Richardson? No. Coach Riley, you feel good? No. Okay.
All right, Pat, you good?
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I appreciate you tuning in on a Tuesday night.
Everyone on Facebook, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks, Facebook guys. This has been a great opportunity for us all to work. You get Chinese food for Cinco de Mayo. Nice.
Dang it, I need
Solid.
that.
Solid. I'm a little jealous.
Done.
A little jealous. Great work, guys. I appreciate you all. We'll go ahead and bow out then. Go ahead and come together, please. Spread on back. Keep working on that, Jody. You'll do great, man. Good night, guys. Appreciate you all very much. I'll see you Thursday for more.
Bye,
We're going to do
guys.
knife attack response on Thursday.